Hey everybody, welcome. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal as the NBA season begins to pick up steam. Tonight, it'll be the Portland Trail Blazers up against the Dallas Mavericks. Taking a look at the Mavericks, this is their first time playing this squad so far this season. Last year, they had a winning record against them, going 2-1. Damian Lillard is just a pleasure to watch. He's a true star in this league now, and he wears that number 0 actually for the O in his hometown of Oakland.
Or it could also stand for Ogden, Utah, where he played collegiately for Weber State. Or for that matter, Oregon, home state of the Blazers.
It could also be O for, I almost forgot, it's time to toss to Kevin Harlan.
Yeah.
Welcome, everyone. We have a very special treat for you here. No trick, it's the NBA on Halloween. This is Kevin Harlan. It's Western Conference NBA action. The Portland Trail Blazers here at home. So Dallas will get the first possession.
What's up, guys? It's your boy TC105 coming at you with some more gameplay. Another away game here on the PlayStation 4. Oh, wait a minute. Why does this feel a lot farther than it should be? That's what I thought.
The forwards are Parsons and Dirk. Ellis is out there at Jameer Nelson. And it's Chandler in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And he gets it to go. Nowitzki's got the game going here with the first basket for the Mavs.
Good way to start the game there. I mean, that's a nice inside bucket.
No question, Clark. I think they'd like to establish a presence down low early in the game to get their offense going.
Now, here's Lillard. Matthews, a screen on Nelson. Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Matthews up top. Let's go.
No way that's going in. Of course.
Damian Lillard, a scoring point guard, great three-point shooter, able to hit from deep range off the dribble, you name it. And, of course, hit probably the biggest shot of the playoffs last year, that game winner that ended the series against Houston.
Now, here's Ellis. A 14-point game for him in the win against Utah.
And no question, you look at his assist totals. I mean, they tell you what a nice job he was doing.
Oh, come on, Chandler.
Mavericks on D. And for Lillard, not just a long-range threat, he's great running that pick and roll, driving and kicking to set up his teammates.
Yeah, he's really excellent in ball handling situations in that pick and roll. I mean, he can get his shot if guys go under. He can split the screen. He can create shots for other people. He's a real handful, and his athleticism is very sneaky, scarce.
Well, some weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
Now, here's Lillard. He's coming off a 10-point game against Oklahoma City. Pass to Aldridge. Back to Lillard. Portland moving the ball around. That's good. Aldridge has got his first basket.
Well done, finishing that one off.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Ellis kicks to Nowitzki. From 6 away, count the bucket.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Lillard outside. Lillard with a screen for Lopez. Matthews into the lane. Batum dishes to Aldridge.
Defenders have to be aware. They cannot allow him that position before he catches the ball.
You're exactly right, Steve. That is his domain.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
You know, so often in the NBA we talk about how you have to earn your points the hard way, but it didn't seem like that was the case. Everything came pretty easily.
Too many of their points came the easy way, Steve. You're right. On dunks and layups against the defense that didn't really put up much resistance.
It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago. The Mavericks 4th.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but they were pretty close.
Come on, camera. Quit zooming in. Like, damn.
Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far.
Portland climbed the ladder out in the West last year because they were very tough against the rest of the conference, especially in close games.
Oh, damn, good block.
Dallas, as it goes out of bounds, Mavericks retain possession. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Nelson.
Oh, come on, Felton. Or Nelson.
Against the rest of the West last year, extremely impressive. And as you said, they were able to get a lot of close games to go in their favor.
Here's Lopez. The shot from the low post is good. A minute 42 left in the first quarter of the game. Ellis, the pass to Parsons. Now the feed to Nelson. Steps back and fires. Nelson.
Well, what the hell? Come on, Jameer.
And if you look at this roster and what they did last year, it's not a surprise, Steve. They gutted out wins in close games.
Yeah, they have so many players that can step up and hit the big shot that when you have a chance of hitting a game winner, you have to think Portland will pull it off.
Now here's Parsons following the miss by Monte Ellis. And now Lillard running the floor all by himself.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
And especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets, that pushes this lead up instead of going the other way.
And so here is Dallas after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Ellis kicks to Nelson. Just 5 to shoot. Chandler with a screen for Nelson. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
Portland leading by 4. And Lillard kicks to Lopez. Lillard a screen on Chandler. Batum attacking. And Aldridge the basket on the assist from Batum. 6 points for Aldridge.
These defenders are not putting up much of a fight on the interior. It's been embarrassing. That's 10 consecutive points allowed in the lane.
And that's not the kind of streak you want to have if you're playing defense.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Nelson. He feeds it to Ellis. 2 on the clock. That one.
Oh, come on, you fucking basketball.
There's the buzzer, and not much scoring at all through the first quarter of play. Portland out in front. They lead by.
Coming up.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers guys, what do you think?
And I like what they've done offensively, really attacking the rim, getting a lot of points in the paint.
And guys, they've been the aggressor early. I mean, attacking the hoop and getting into the paint, that can make the game really easy for you.
Filling out the wings is Matthews and Batum. Chris came in out there with Robinson. And it's Blake in a point guard. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with.
Chris Kaman playing a career low in minutes last season in LA. Just the latest big man to be frustrated by small ball preference. But give Kaman credit. He didn't rock the boat and he played well when he was on the floor.
Okay, how did that not get knocked out of his hand?
Here's Harris. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Utah. Outside for Barea. No good on the 3.
Oh my gosh.
Leading by 5. Wes Matthews undrafted out of Marquette. What a career he has carved out with the Blazers team.
Well, you think about it, he started as a rookie with the Jazz. And, then the rare restricted free agent that was allowed to change teams. Utah decided not to match Portland's offer. And what a deal that turned out to be for the Blazers. He's been a solid starter for them for 4 years now.
Right, he's checked in for the Trailblazers.
And Matthews really does play with a chip on his shoulder. I mean, long overlooked coming up. Was undrafted, but found a way to make it into the league. He plays tough physical defense. He plays through injury. You can feel and see that drive that he carries to the game.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Well, Kevin, Robin Lopez has always been just a little bit different. He feels at home in Portland, where the city slogan says, "Keep Portland weird." Coach Scott said there aren't too many towns that have that slogan. Portland's a perfect fit for him and vice versa. Lopez definitely marches to the beat of his own drum, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Lopez always a bit of an eccentric, but the Blazers love his impact on the court. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
And Matthews, the son of a former NBA player, he brings an air of confidence and leadership on the court, which I think helps his team.
And it's Harris off the drive. Misses from close range.
Well, what appeared to be
Okay,
easy 2
whatever.
points just never materialized.
And here is Blake.
I just let him make it.
First basket still in this one. That's good. Now here is Harris. He kicks to Barea from the arc. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
But you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Portland leading by 4. Now Blake. Right side Matthews. Takes the 3. Shot's good. Matthews has got 6 here in this quarter.
And he's shaken off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
The dish now to Barea. Here's Crowder, guarded by Robinson. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Coach Rick Carlisle is really a competitive guy. He's hardworking, brings a razor-sharp intensity to the job. A former NBA player himself, but he's not what you would call a player's coach. At least he doesn't fit that description as we've become accustomed to hearing him apply. He's not buddy-buddy with this guy. He is clearly all business.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Lopez, he's checked in for Kaman. Aldridge comes in for Robinson. And Lillard subbed in for Steve Blake. Parsons checked in for Dallas. Nelson comes in for J.J. Barea. Matthews into the lane. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And Steve, when you played, was that important really to have a coach who really connected with players on the floor, or was it all about business?
No, I think it's important to connect with your players on a personal level. You need to get to know them, and they need to get to know you. There's got to be a healthy amount of trust for the relationships to work.
There's 1:26 left in the first half. Matthews left side. Jacks up a 3. Here's Aldridge. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
How about the job they're doing drawing contact, giving themselves opportunities for 3 points at the line?
My kind of basketball, Steve. No frills, straight ahead, physical play.
A different look for Dallas. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Wright. Nowitzki comes in for Crowder. And it's Ellison for Devin Harris. Nelson kicks to Parsons. Ellis dishes to Nelson. 6 to shoot. Ellis outside. Passes it to Nowitzki.
Oh, okay.
And Lillard kicks to Lopez. Right, the pass to Lillard. 44 seconds left to play here in the half. Lopez, a screen on Ellis. Lillard dishes to Lopez. Out of bounds.
Good defense.
Super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score, so that's why he sold out for it. Got a hand on it.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Wright.
You see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket.
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Goes up on the wing. And again, it's...
Oh, if that would have came out, I would have been so pissed.
He's got 6.
Boy, after having a tough time in the first, he's managed to turn it around nicely this quarter.
Lillard with it. Wesley Matthews on the wing. Aldridge down low. He's working on Nowitzki. Off target at the rim. Here's Ellis. Oh, and the buzzer beaters.
Thank you.
And an ideal finish to the quarter for them as he drains it at the buzzer.
Boy, I like the fact he didn't rush it at all. Fantastic shot.
And we're through 2 here and a good one. Trailblazers lead by 1. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Jameer, looking back at this first half of play, what sorts of things need to happen for you guys in the second half?
Well, we need to get stops. The first team that gets stops puts together some strings on the defensive end. I think we win the game. And, we have to take a little pride in things we're doing. We're doing some things differently, but I think we can play a little harder, actually a lot harder on defense.
Jameer, thank you. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of quarter number 3. And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast.
Checking out the game Wesley Matthews has had. He has 8 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And a lot of times, he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the three-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Dirk and Chandler up front. Monte is the 2 with Parsons playing the small forward. And it's Nelson in at the point.
When he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face. Well, Wes Matthews started off last season on fire. Over 50% from long range over the first quarter of the season. And as time went on, he cooled off a bit, but as a whole, just an excellent year for Matthews. Probably the best of his career.
Here's Nelson. He has 6. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Portland, not the biggest market, but it's a one-team city, and these fans really support their Blazers. Coach Stott said, the fan support here is special. You can't appreciate it until you see it every night. Damian Lillard said, the fans stay behind us through good or bad. When they see us in public, it's always love.
They appreciate that support, Doris. Thanks. Nelson against Lillard. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And Matthews kicks to Aldridge. And he gets it to go. Aldridge has got 9 points.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Nelson against Lillard. Shoots off the step back. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
The defense playing way too soft there, guys. He's just getting right to the rim.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Well, that one was a very physical game, and it played right into their hands. You know, a lot of their points came at the foul line, Clark.
Yeah, and it also led to a lot of foul trouble for some of the key guys they were up against. So don't forget about that part of it either.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Harris is checked in. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Ellis with the ball.
Come on, go in. Thank you.
Well, they've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
I didn't have my mic turned on when the ball was rolling on the rim. I said, come on, go in, thank you. So.
Checked in for Robin Lopez. The Mavericks shooting their first free throw tonight. And that one falls for Monte Ellis. Well, Monte Ellis put in a great position to succeed in Dallas.
One of the most annoying teams to play against, I tell you.
They set the high pick for him on the left side so Steve, he can drive to his right.
Shows you what a great coach can do, Kevin. You just put players in positions to succeed and alongside players who can complement them. It just seemed like the perfect fit for Ellis, and he took advantage of that.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what Terry Stotts had to say in his huddle. The focus of the discussion...
I thought Dirk was going to do his little fadeaway there.
Coach stressed the importance of getting the ball in his hands as soon as possible at the start of their possessions. No question he's going to be the key guy for them offensively. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Harris, right side. Back to Parsons. Portland grabs the miss.
Oh my gosh.
1:56 left in the third. Lillard, the pass to Keenan. Back to Lillard. He dishes it to Aldridge. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his third assist on the night.
And Monte, a force off the dribble last season. He led the league in drives to the rim, points off the drive, and team points created when you can include his assist numbers. Again, the Mavs are playing to his strengths and reaping the benefits. This guy has always been one of the very best at attacking the goal, and I think as he's matured in his career, the fit in Dallas has been good, and I think he's grown in efficiency along with that lethal way that he attacks the rim.
Lets it go from 11. Aldridge's shot is good. Aldridge has got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers.
Well, he knew that with his height advantage over his man, it was really a good decision just to rise up and take the jump shot.
And a wide open look here for Ellis.
Thank you, Monte.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And Lillard kicks to Aldridge. Got a piece of it.
You know, with the time left, they can trade 2 for 1 here
If they hurry.
Here's Ellis. And it's Portland with the rebound.
I gotta learn to fucking finish that shit.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Lillard kicks to Kaman.
Yup, that's going in. Oh, no, it's not. And, of course, LaMarcus Aldridge gets it, puts it back up. Of course, he never fucking misses.
remarkably hot this quarter. He has yet to miss a shot.
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Harris dishes to Ellis. Steps back and fires. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Now I have to hold the fucking fourth quarter.
Mavericks ahead, up 3. And we're just moments.
Tune in next Wednesday night, November 5th. Kyle Lowry and the Toronto Raptors take on Rajon Rondo and the Boston Celtics, an Atlantic Division rivalry.
In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Well, this is what you talk about when you have the offensive play coming together based on tremendous passing. It's the rhythm and flow that occurs that makes this a beautiful game.
Here's Nelson. Lillard and Batum, the backcourt duo. Thomas Robinson.
Yep, wrong person. Oh, well. I'll just go with it.
Right in at the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Jefferson setting the pick for Harris. And Wright, here we go. Brandon Wright, the former 8th overall pick back.
Gee. Oh, is he injured? He did hit the floor kind of hard.
Well, he's figured out his niche in the league. He wasn't sure what he was when he arrived, but
Oh, damn.
he's a diver. He's an offensive rebound guy. He's a lob catcher.
All right, he's okay.
You know, not a one-on-one scorer.
All right, everybody calm down. He's okay.
Others very effectively.
Crowder, he's checked in for Devin Harris. And the second free throw, good. Clark, you know this, it looked bleak at times, and they didn't finish where they wanted to, but the Mavs did sneak into the postseason last year with a very strong push.
And they took the Spurs to 7 games in that first round. A tough schedule for them at the end of the season, but they fought through it and got back to the playoffs. Very impressive. Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Dallas has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight.
God, wrong person again.
Wright with a screen on Lillard. Nelson, the pass to Wright. Kicks it to Crowder. Some nice passing here by Dallas. 4 on the clock. And the call will go against Thomas.
Oh my God. What? Okay, whatever.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it.
Okay, wait.
The basket good off the assist from Nelson. Jefferson's got the lead up to 4 now for the Mavs.
And for the Mavs, when they did get to the postseason, they give San Antonio everything they could handle, taking them the distance to 7 games.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Terry Stotts as he addressed his team. He laid out the X's and O's and told them, we're still alive, guys. We've just got to work together, trust each other, and play our backsides off. Kevin, we'll see if they've got enough in the tank to get over the top.
Clock at 6. That's good. Robinson's got 4 this quarter.
Well, you knew if the Mavs got to the playoffs,
We need to protect the paint, actually.
There's just so much playoff experience on that team that it took a very good Spurs team playing at a high level to get by the Mavericks in that first round.
It's Jefferson with the drive. And he gets the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Unstoppable offense from both teams. I love the pace this game has been played at.
So does everybody else in the building. This has been a fun one.
To the right side.
Oh, Jay Crowder cannot guard him.
And yes, sir, that one dropped.
Oh my God, they get these luck every time.
That's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Parsons outside. Outside Jefferson. Back to Parsons.
Oh, I would get him at the very last second.
Dallas needs to get off a shot. Takes a 3. Jefferson's shot is off.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post part.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
Lillard outside. Wants to get it to Robinson and does. Dishes it to Lopez. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
After fighting back into it, they had a chance to tie this thing up.
Steve, I love it. They are not going away. They've brought it close right now.
And here's Nelson. The 3. And the shot is good.
Those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games, Steve.
Well, he looks like he wants to toy around with some of their sets and matchups here.
You know, I don't think you can afford to go through a whole game doing the same thing over and over, and you have to be able to adjust on the fly, just like he's doing here.
For the Trailblazers, Aldridge comes in for Thomas Robinson, and Wesley Matthews subbed in for Jarrell Wright. And then for Dallas, Tyson Chandler is checked in for Wright. Nowitzki comes in for Crowder, and it's Ellison for Jefferson.
Really good execution there, guys. They saw the mismatch, and they went right at it.
Timely bucket. Couldn't have been a better opportunity.
I'm going to be straight up honest with you guys. I can't, you know, the Trailblazers and the Nuggets are just the 2 most annoying teams to go up against. I mean, the Trailblazers seem like they just never miss for some strange reason. And the Nuggets, they just never go away.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Batum passes to Lillard. Pass to Aldridge. Batum sets a screen for Aldridge. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Dallas has gone 1 of 3.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I don't know.
Nelson outside. On the wing, Ellis. Nowitzki in the post. Lopez covering. It falls.
Man, a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the floor.
Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
No room for mistakes right now.
Matthews.
Oh, that's Cash.
Nails it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, what a basket, and at the perfect time.
How about the courage and backbone of this guy? Wow.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And now we've got the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Nice work there. Steps up, knocks them down, and makes it a 2-possession game.
Lillard attacking. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Somebody really lit the fuse for Damian Lillard.
Dallas has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight.
Oh, yep, because Damian Lillard should have been able to catch up to me. Yep.
The ball and just built those precious seconds away.
No other option here but to foul and hope for a few misses at the line.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead. For Portland, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Here's Nelson. It's good.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is safe.
Well, if not 100%.
Good job, Nelson.
Certainly 95%.
And Lillard kicks to Matthews. His 3-pointers off the mark. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. Both